All right, what up, party people? It's Doc. It's MTG Next Door. I'm being a poser on Stitch. We're using a knife. I'm copying his intro line. I am hoping I'm going to capture some of his juju this evening because he's had some pretty epic pulls here. So we got 6. Let's see what we get. We had our usual, oh yeah, I think you can actually look on here and you can see actually that a fetch land rate is less than 1% of boosters, which I found to be quite interesting. But yeah, so we had, it's Tuesday, we had our Monday night game. It was quite the barnstormer. Oop, and we're starting off with a list card. I like it already. It went late last night. All right, we got us some Shatterfang action, so let's put the knife here. Start putting non-rares there. That's a pretty island, I'm not gonna lie. We'll put land there. All right, so we're still new here, so I'm gonna start reading the ones we don't know quite as well. So Foundry Helix, 1 red white. As an additional cost to this spell, sacrifice a permanent. This card deals 4 damage to any target. If the sacrifice permanent was an artifact, you gain 4 life. So not bad if that's what you're planning on doing. Common, we got an Artbound Prototype, 1 and a white for a 0/0 assembly worker artifact creature. It's got modular 2. Interesting. Another common, Break Ties, 2 and a white, choose 1, destroy target artifact, destroy target enchantment, exile target card from a graveyard, and you can reinforce this 1 with a white. So white, discard this card, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That is a limited fodder. I don't see that going in any other deck. All right, Unbound Potential, 1 and a white, choose 1, put a +1/+1 counter on each of up to 2 target creatures, proliferate, and you can entwine for 3 and a white. It's not bad. Proliferating for 1 and a white is a good rate. Mirror Scrappling, we've seen this guy already. Glinting Creeper, 4 and a green. Converge, it enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it for each color of mana spent to cast it. And it can't be blocked by creatures with power 2 or less. That's interesting. I don't know where that's going. It's a plant too, so yeah. All right, another uncommon. Terramorph, 3 and a green. Search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield, so it comes in untapped, then shuffle, and you rebound it. So you cast it, and then it happens again at your next upkeep. Oh, so it's basically the equivalent of putting 2 onto the battlefield, because you'll get it before your next upkeep, so you still stay ahead. That's interesting. I like that. I'm going to try to put that in a deck soon, just to see what happens. All right, we're coming up on a rare. Ooh, we've got Eevee, Progenitor Ooze, 2 green, green, green for a 2/2 legendary ooze. Storm. That's the interesting part. When you cast it, copy it for each spell cast before it this turn. Copies become tokens. And Eve isn't legendary if it's a token, and it enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each other ooze you control. So it's basically an ooze commander. You storm it, you've got 1,000 of these. Craterhoof, GG, reshuffle. All right, we still got some more cards here. Let's see. So we got an uncommon for our Tangy Zizzle. It is a Yavimaya Elder. Stitch played this last night. All right, this is our... No, this is not it. This is the old frame card. All right. Terminal Agony. I think we've got this. 2 black-red, destroy target creature, and you can madness it for black-red. And our list card is a common. It's 2/2. What is it? Oh, no, this isn't it. This is Kitchen Imp. Never mind. So I don't think we've gotten this one yet. So 3 and a black for a 2/2 flying haste. Madness it for black. I agree with Stitch. I really don't like these cards. All right, so we got something that's green. It's a 4/4, 93 and a 98. Cradle Guard. I do not know this. 1 green. Trample Echo. During your next upkeep after this permanent comes under your control, pay its casting cost or sacrifice it. So you get a 4/4 Trampler for 3, but then you got to pay 3 again during your next upkeep. Yeah, I don't know how awesome that is. Interesting, but not necessarily awesome. All right. So we put rare over here, put that there. I think the card I'm most interested out of that is Terramorph, but hey, we'll see what we get. We will see what we get. All right, round 2 here. All right, no list card. All right, I think that is the art for that Sarah's Emissary I pulled. That looks really cool. Swamp. All right, Flourishing Strike. 1 and a green. Choose 1. It deals 5 damage to target creature with flying. Target creature gets +3/+3 and until end of turn, or you can entwine it. All right. Oop, I see a zombie. That always makes me happy. Nested Shambler. Black for a 1/1 zombie. When it dies, create X tapped 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens, where X is Nested Shambler's power. All right, that plays all day in Kobold because it is a body that then replaces itself after you sack it. I don't know if that goes into any of my zombie decks, but I dig it. I suspect Stitch will play that. All right, another common. Oh, this is like the deck. This is like the pack for me. We got zombies and vampires. Vermingorger. 1 and a black for a 2/2 vampire. Tap it. Sacrifice another creature. Each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. That is interesting. Uncommon already. Necromancer's Familiar. 3 and a black for a 3/1 bird spirit. Flying. Hellbent. Necromancer's Familiar has lifelink as long as you have no cards in hand. Black, discard a card. It gains indestructible until end of turn. Tap it. All right. Another uncommon. Scour the Desert. I don't know this one either. 3 white. Exile target creature card from your graveyard. Create X 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying, where X is that card's toughness. Interesting. Pardon me. Sloppiest channel on the internet, y'all. All right, uncommon again. Glorious Enforcer. All right, that art is cool, y'all. 5 white for a 5/5 angel. Flying lifelink. I already like it. At the beginning of each combat, if you have more life than opponent, Glorious Enforcer gains double strike until end of turn. If you put Vigilance on this, it plays all day long. Nobody is coming at you. All right. Another uncommon, Graceful Restoration. 3 white for a sorcery. Choose 1, return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Okay. Return up to 2 target creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's a little expensive, but not bad. All right, we got a rare. What do we got? Persist. All right, 1 and a black. Return target non-legendary creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on it. That would have been fun last night. I was playing Nethroi Apex of Death, and what I decided to go with was a Abzan Mutate Cats Graveyard Tribal deck. So that could have been helpful. All right, we got an uncommon here. We got Extruder. I think we've pulled this before. 4 for a 4/3 Juggernaut. Echo 4. Sacrifice an artifact, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. We got another uncommon. Combine Chrysalis. Blue-green. Creature tokens you control have flying. Sacrifice a creature. Create a 4/4 green beast creature token. Activate only as a sorcery. Okay, we got a rare back here for this one. What is this? Dress Down. So 1 and a blue for an enchantment. Flash. Enters the battlefield, draw a card. Creatures lose all abilities. At the beginning of the end step, sacrifice Dress Down. I think I remember this. Stitch said he thought this might work with Obeka, but I don't know. I guess what you would have to do, you cast this, maintain priority, tap her, that ends the turn, this resolves, and then you basically lock the board down for a whole turn cycle. It's interesting. You're gonna piss everybody off. All right, we got a stupid token. All right, so not bad there. Can you get another rare in here? Yeah, persist. There we go. All right, so we'll keep those there. Whoop, flinging garbage. There we go. Got to get that nice pull from the Tanjiro craftsmanship. Allergies are so bad right now, y'all. All right, that looks nice. We got Forest, Blacksmith Skill. I think Stitch pulled one of these in his last video. White, target permanent, gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. If it's an artifact creature, it gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Maybe this will be a Dakin pack. Tormod's Crypt Keeper, 3/3 for a 3/2 Golem. Vigilance, tap and sack, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Alrighty. Another common. Arcbound Mouser. See, this would go well in my Mutate Graveyard Cats deck. White for a modular 0/0 lifelink artifact creature cat. Tavern Scoundrel. I feel like I know this guy. 1 and a red for a 1/3 human rogue. Whenever you win a coin flip, create 2 treasure tokens. 1 tap, sacrifice another permanent, flip a coin. Yeah, I think there you go, Stitch. That goes in your coin flip tribal deck. All right, another common. Arcbound Slasher. Ooh, a red cat. 4 and a red for a 0/0 artifact creature cat, modular 4, and it's got Riot. So it enters the battlefield with your choice of a +1/+1 counter on it or haste. You can do some damage with that. All right, into the uncommons. Lucid Dreams. I think I remember liking this card. 3 blue. Draw X cards, where X is the number of card types among cards in your graveyard. So you can really do some stuff with that. Another uncommon. All right, we got Said and Done. So Said is 2 and a blue, return target instant or sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Done. Tap up to 2 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap during their controller's next untap step. I feel like this is going to be more of a limited card, even in like a Spellslinger deck. I mean, this is good if you can copy it, but I don't know. It's all right. All right, rare already. Let's see, what do we got? Fractured Sanity. I do not remember this one. Oh, this is nasty. All right, I got a deck for this. Blue. Each opponent mills 14 cards. When you cycle Fractured Sanity, each opponent mills 4 cards. But why would you cycle it when you can just wait a turn, pay 3, and then nail everybody for 14? Yeah, that's nasty. I am happy with that. That was a card I want to get out of this. All right, we got an uncommon now. Patchwork Gnomes. We've pulled this guy already. We got a old frame card. It is Goblin Archaeomancer. We've pulled him. What else we got? We got a common, foily Dross Forge Bridge, and a squirrel. Squirrel. All right. My phone is letting me know that I did too many virtual visits today, which apparently they have cut the waiver now. Oh, another list card. Maybe we'll get better than the Stony Forge Schoolmaster, which Stitch and I have both pulled out of our boxes. Ooh, what is that? That is messed up. Look at that. Yikes. All right, Cool Plains. Speaking of bridges, Slagwoods Bridge. Red-green. Rift Sower, 2 and a green for a Elf Druid. It's a 1/3. Tap it to add 1 mana of any color, and you can suspend it for a green. All right, into an uncommon already. Underworld Hermit, 4 black for a 3/3 human peasant. When it enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens equal to your devotion to black. That is pretty nasty. Next uncommon. Oh man, it's a squirrel deck. It's a squirrel pack. Squirrel Sanctuary. Green for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, create a squirrel. Whenever a non-token creature you control dies, you may pay 1. If you do, return Squirrel Sanctuary to its owner's hand. Not bad. Uncommon. Ravenous Squirrel. Look at that guy. He's nasty. Alright, black-green hybrid for a 1/1 squirrel. Whenever you sacrifice an artifact or creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Ravenous Squirrel. We have one of these guys in our yard. 1 black-green, sacrifice an artifact or creature, you gain 1 life and draw a card. Yeah, that's nasty. Also, I love the fact that we are quoting a Homelands person. Has some 1994 shit for you right there. Alright. Scurry Oak. 2 and a green for a 1/2 tree folk. Evolve. When 1 or more +1/+1 counters are put on Scurry Oak, you may create a 1/1 green squirrel creature token. I cannot wait to see this squirrel deck. It's going to be good. Alright, uncommon again. Sanctuary Raptor, 3 for a 2/1 artifact bird. Flying, when it attacks, if you control 3 or more tokens, it gets +2/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Alright, oh, we got a mythic. Ooh, I don't know what this is. 3/3. Looks like, is it in an old frame? What is this? Oh, oh my. Oh yeah, that was the squirrel deck, y'all. Chatterfang, Squirrel General in the full art. That has got to be worth something. I think that might be like a $30 or $50 card. I am not sure. So yeah, let's reread. 2 and a green for a 3/3 Squirrel Warrior. Forest Walk. If 1 or more tokens would be created under your control, those tokens plus that many 1/1 green squirrel creature tokens are created instead. Black, sacrifice X squirrels. Target creature gets +X, -X until end of turn. That's nasty. Oh my, we got a mythic and then a rare. What else do we got here? Neverendal's Disc. All right. Oh, we still got more. I forgot there's a list card here. Oh man, this is the pack that just never ends. Nobody's upset about a Larry Niven's Disc. All right, we got a common, Tangy Zizzle. I hadn't gotten a Jade Avenger yet, but that is such a sweet card. I hope I get one in the regular. So 1 and a green for Bushido 2. It's a 2/2. Action. Show a frog samurai who is a master swordsman, skilled and agile. He stands about 4 feet tall and wields a daisho. See reference. All right, what else we got? We got a common, Loathsome Curator, 4 and a black, exploit for a 5/4 Gorgon Wizard Menace. When it exploits a creature, destroy target creature you don't control with mana value 3 or less. One of these days I'm going to make a Gorgon deck. And we got an uncommon list card. Obelette. I'd be not upset about that, but I got a lot of these guys out of my Double Masters box. But hey, we will take it. Like, I have not had great luck with the list cards as of late. But hey, I got a Dark Depth, so I'm not going to complain. That's a very cute squirrel. Look at that squirrel. All right. Lightning Spear, 1 and a red for an equipment. A creature gets +1/+0 and has trample. Sack it. It deals 3 damage to any target. I like that. Equip's cheap too. Mind Collapse, 3 and a red. If it's your turn, you may sacrifice a mountain rather than pay this spell's mana cost. It deals 5 damage to target creature or planeswalker. All right, common. Battle Plan, 3 and a red. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target creature gets +2/+0 until end of turn, and you get basic land cycling here. All right, still a common. Shattered Ego. Okay, that's that nasty card. Blue, enchant creature. It gets -3/-0. Put enchanted creature on top of its owner's library, 3rd from the top. Oh, that's nasty. All right, into the uncommons. Speaking of nasty, Feast of Sanity, 3 and a black. Whenever you discard a card, Feast of Sanity deals 1 damage to any target, and you gain 1 life. Boy. Boy, I think I know a deck for that. Okay. Another uncommon. Blazing Hrutwala. Red, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. Activate only once each turn, and it's got a madness cost of 0. That's pretty good for madness. All right, we got a rare. Oh man, we got another Eve. All right, well, that is on the trading block, y'all. So I think I owe Stitch at the very least some cards, and definitely I know Stitch and Mr. A some cards here. So there we go. Y'all let me know who wants that. Is this an old frame card? Yep. Old frame card is... Oh! Okay, well, that is sweet. Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't been the biggest fan of the old frame cards. Oh man, look, it's dinged there. Stitch has got me turning into such a little bitch about these things, but still. So lightly played, but hey, look at that. I really wanted this guy. Yeah, that's just a nasty card. So 3 for a sword. Equipped creature gets +2/+2 and has prot green and white. So not bad given how much green gets played. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player, exile up to 1 target creature you own, so you don't have to do this. Then search your library for a basic land card. Put both cards onto the battlefield under your control. Then shuffle. All right. What else do we got? Oh my God, look at this pack. Okay, so we got another rare. Sweet Jesus. We got a Cursed Totems. This is my second one on this one. I think Stitch has pulled one of these too. So 2 for an artifact. Activated abilities of creatures can't be activated. All right, what else are we getting here? Oh my God, we got a list card. This was a hot pack, y'all. Whoa. All right, what do we got? Soul Snare. Sacrifice Soul Snare. Exile target creature that's attacking you or a planeswalker you control. That was reprinted in Commander a couple of years ago. And then our foil is a Chrome Courier. Oh, this wasn't the list card, never mind. I think I've pulled one of these. And we got a token, which is a food token. Holy crap, that was a pack. A rare, a mythic, and a rare out of 1 pack. Sweet Jesus. Okay. We've probably paid for the box, or getting close to the box, just with these last couple here. I'm sure a old frame sort of Hearth and Home is not cheap. All right, I am very happy with this box. That's good, because the last couple of these have kind of sucked. That's pretty. All right. Deepwood Dentian, 2 and a green for a 3/2 Elf Warrior with Vigilance. And you can draw a card, and it costs less for each +1/+1 counter on creatures you control. You can basically turn that into just green, draw a card. And not very late in the game either. That might make it into an elf deck, we'll see. All right, Guardian Kirin, 3 and a white for a 2/3 Kirin with flying. Whenever another creature you control dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Guardian Kirin. All right, Bannerhide Krashok, 3 and a green for a 4/4 beast with trample. Reinforce 2, 1 and a green, discard this card, put 2 +1/+1 counters on target creature. Scavenge, 5 green. Exile this card from your graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter equal to this card's power on target creature. Scavenge only is a sorcery. I think that's good in the right deck. All right. Dusk Shell Crawler, this is a new one. 1 and a green for an 0/3 insect. When it enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Equipped creature you control gets equipped creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it has trample. Oh, each creature. Come on, John. Each creature. So that's not bad, actually, when you think about it. So if you're playing tokens, you get this guy out. They all got trample. Good luck, everybody. Take that. Smell Fear. Dig that art. He is fucked. 1 and a green. Proliferate. Target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. Yep. That's bad. All right, into the uncommons. Power Depot. I do not remember this one. It enters the battlefield tapped. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells or activate abilities of artifacts modular 1. Which I think means when you do that, you put a +1/+1 counter on this or something else. That's interesting. I'll have to look that up. Oh, and it's an artifact land, so yeah, that's going in your artifact decks. All right, another uncommon. Whoop, just throw that card, bro. Caprachrome, 3 and a white for a 2/2 artifact goat. Because, yeah, that's what the world needs, artifact goats. I don't know how many of our 19 subscribers have had much FaceTime with goats. I've actually had a decent amount of FaceTime with goats. I don't like goats. Flash, Vigilance, Devour, Artifact 1. Yep. Oh, we got a rare. What do we got? 1/3. Oh, this is another one I wanted. Harmonic Progeny. 1 and a red for a 1/3 human wizard. Prowess. Not why you like this card. If an ability of a shaman or another wizard you control triggers, that ability triggers an additional time. So in a wizard's tribal deck, you're just triggering like crazy. That is nasty. I am so glad I pulled that card. Uncommon. Hunting Pack, 5 green, create a 4/4 green beast creature token, Storm. That's nasty. All right, is this, nope, this is a old frame, Blacksmith Skill, we already have pulled. I think this is a, what is this? Is this another old, it's a foily old frame, I guess. Galvanic Relay, 2 and a red, exile the top card of your library. During your next upkeep, you may play that card, Storm. All right, and then a token. Okay, so last pack was not bad, but boy, pack before it. So out of 6 packs, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got 8 rares and 2 mythics. That is a damn good pull, y'all.